When we were kids, in the late 60s and early 70s, and you used to come on your coach trip or your club trip, you know, your community centre trip or your club trip. I don't know where the buses used to park, but I always remember coming down here, and I'm going to take you down to it now. So when you were a kid, around about 9 years old, and you were walking down here with your mum and dad, sometimes you wouldn't see that in front of you with his, let's call it the sea. So you wouldn't see the sea. You'd probably, because it'd be too far out some days. But this here, and this little clock tower there, look, is a train station. But what I always remember more than anything else is I'm going to show you now. And it's still here. After 50 odd years. I mean, it's still, what I mean by that is, it's a fish and chip, it was always a fish and chips place. And it still is. And then of course you'd see your sand there, and then the Cleethorpes pier. These amusements have always been here in some guise or other. But first things first, you get yourself parked on beach down here. 60s and 70s it used to be absolutely rammed. And then, because we were all excited as kids, we'd go on that, and even that's still there. I'll walk you up to it, hang on. And this is it, look. There's actually some pictures somewhere of me and my sister on that. I'd have been probably 8 or 9 and she'd have been probably 10 or 11. It looks like they've got a bit of padding on that seat. I don't even think there were any padding on them seats in them days. And it was such a rickety old thing as well. So of course, you'd go on that, you'd go on your helter-skelter, and you'd go on your big wheel there. And in them days, committee members used to come round on coach and give you like a little packet, and it'd probably have 50p or £1 in it, and that were your spending money that you could spend at Seaside. And then at the end of this long drive, and I think it's too far for me to walk, there used to be like another inside fun fair, like an indoor one. And then as years went on, especially around about the 80s anyway, it became an indoor market. So and they used to hold that. I know that it used to be big, so it was just an indoor market. Look what's here. I think most seaside towns must have them. I think you used to put probably sixpence in it, and then look out. Look, it swivels round, look. So it was like a telescope, 20p, so it couldn't have been sixpence. Might have been a 2p or something like that. So you've got a variety of amusements here, and then there's always been a pub there, look, and that, it looks like that's still open as well. In the estuary, there were 2 fortifications built for the First World War. One's over there. I don't know if you can see, it looks like a ship, but it's not. And then there's another one. I'll just pan round a bit. And then they're about half a mile in from the coast. Well, half a mile out from the coast, should I say. Remember a big massive pub being there? Where all these this boarding is. So it looks like they've demolished that and they're getting ready to construct something new. And that's how you'd access the pier here, look. The amount of fish and chip places at Seasides, they're never ending. We did actually, when we were kids, we used to paddle in that. I won't recommend anybody paddle in it, to be fair. Looks like some new constructions going off up there, look. So they're actually building something up there. I don't know if you can see. Let me try and zoom you in. I'm not walking all the way up there. It also boasts this. I'm going to show you now. The Signal Box Inn. The smallest pub on the planet. Look at all this seating area. And believe me, it gets absolutely packed out. And that's it there. Just let me... And that's it there, look. You can just make out the doorway underneath that shutter where that cream cladding stops. I've been in there. You get 3 people in it. It's got a bar and then you can probably get 3 people standing in front of that bar, and that's it. And that bar's got all beers and lagers and bottled beers as well. And there's a bit of a snack shop and a coffee shop outside there, look. But this is the train station for that small gauge little train that runs up and down the coast road. I couldn't not come to Cleethorpes and not show you that. How good is that? It's absolutely brilliant. So I'll see you on the next Hull City.